I'm looking at all these charges on the news.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm headed back to LA.
Fucked up.
And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to?
Man.
That's a built-in liar right there.
They don't even talk.
You know what I mean? So is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't fuck with Cannon. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Bank.
That's how they gonna work.
So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and Wack.
They already working with them.
These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they gonna investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff.
That is, he got proof right there. Y'all heard what he said, man. They have indicted Big U, saying he's the leader of the Rolling 60 Crips, and people that are on this case, he don't even talk to. He say he don't even know some of the people that's on the case. So they done strung together the case, right? Just so people can turn on Big U. Yeah, they done gave people and trumped up charges to where they gonna get the people that he don't fuck with and rock with to turn on him for lesser sentences. I mean, that's the dirty game that the federal agency plays, man. When they really want you, that's how they play it. And just like he said, these same dudes went on podcasts and said things about what he was doing or what they was doing, and they using this in the case. Here's the example of what he's saying right here.
He'll be like he'll manipulate things, like we'll go and do something,
Luce Cannon,
and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, you know, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they gonna get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his high tech shit. I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like
dumbass niggas.
One day, you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right?
Then look at Wack right there on Pyru, dead homies, man. These are the gangsters, man. These are the people bringing gangster shit to the internet, sitting right here in the interrogation room. No jumper, Adam 22 is the interrogation room. Yeah, man, the police do not patrol the streets no more. They patrol the internet and wait for these quote unquote gangsters to get up here and confess and tell stories so the police can connect the dots. That's what Big U just talking about. Not only is this true, this shows up in the arrest affidavit. Yes, this nigga Luce Cannon is sitting there talking, and the feds use this interview, right? What he is saying, Big U is the police. Yeah, mind you, in there, he's saying Big U is the police. Come to find out, he is the police. He is giving the police information to get Big U locked up. And then Wack 100 sitting there not in jail. Yeah, the big bad blood ain't in jail. Come on, man. These people are working with the laws. This whole internet shit is police behavior. But if y'all think I'm lying, let's read in the affidavit where they use what he just said in this indictment, in this RICO charge, right off the No Jumper podcast. Check this out. Williams later admitted to the robbery and the aftermath on a podcast. On the No Jumper podcast, after stating that Williams was Henley's right-hand man, Williams go and do something, and Henley, he say Williams will go and do something, and Williams explains. So basically, he'll manipulate things. We'll go and do something, and then the same niggas who we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later as we trying to count everything, and he'll be like, what the, and we'll be like, what the fuck? And then William say, well, we going to give him like 40,000 back. Wack 100, who is a rival counterpart of Henley's for the Bloods, were also on the podcast and stated, again, man, this is all police activity, man. Anything on his internet, you giving accounts of shit that really happened. Luce Cannon giving an account of a robbery when they robbed a dispensary. And then he's coming to the internet to let the world know Big U a hoe and Big U may be a rat, but the whole time he ratted, and this shit ended up in an indictment. And goddamn me, Wack 100 and them, the niggas that supposed to be the OGs, are letting him come up and say this on camera. And they debating this in a public setting, calling for the police to come investigate, man. That's what's going on this internet, man. That's how this shit work. That's why I respect niggas like Charleston, because the nigga is saying, I will snitch. I will tell. He ain't playing against the role. It's the niggas that's playing against the role, knowing they gonna tell or knowing they gonna provide information. It's got all this shit fucked up, man. And anybody on the internet is with police behavior, man. Straight like that. That's why you shouldn't be up here with no criminal shit, because this ain't the place for you to do all that criminal and all that bullshit. But let's continue, man, because Big U had more to say before he went and turned himself in. So let's keep going.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in.
Damn.
To see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my
police,
house.
Man.
He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, Luce Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit.
Snitching like a motherfucker, but saying they gangsters.
You should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sending it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community.
Man, these people don't care.
I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody.
The price
trying
of
to help
fucking
your
with
community.
fuck niggas, man. That's what it is. It's the price of fucking with fuck niggas.
Because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Cause I ain't dead.
Go handle your counter, cuz.
This fact is, man.
Speak on it.
They done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Yeah. Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack.
Damn.
I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of it until they lock me up.
Straight like that, man. That's the homie Big U giving an explanation before he go turn himself in. And as we know now, he did turn himself in, man. But again, it's like when you just think about it, man, the federal laws just put this whole case together, man. I'm talking about 21 individuals. He's saying he don't even know half of these people. And then think about this. Ask yourself this. They done put together this investigation and they go to raid to arrest Big U. And then he ain't there. Like, y'all don't know where he at? Of course y'all know where he at. But instead of y'all trying to catch him, y'all don't want to catch him where he at because he out with his family. Y'all want to go in his house and take shit out of there and find more shit. So you raid all his properties and then say the nigga is a fugitive like he done ran. Again, this is a smear slander campaign and it's real. and they just took Big U down, and we are watching it in real time, and it all stems and comes from what happens on the internet, but it comes from a little bit of something else. Big U ain't totally innocent in this, but we gonna have to discuss on where all this heat actually came from and why they start scouring the internet, right, to bring about this indictment. But if nothing else, we do have to acknowledge and say this: the feds have been investigating Big U intensely since 2021, right? That was what, 4 years now. He had nothing to do with Nipsey Hussle killing. All the Nipsey Hussle slander, all the internet conjecture about Nipsey Hussle, this would be in this indictment. There's nothing nowhere in that indictment because Big U had nothing to do with the Nipsey Hussle killing. I know y'all hate to hear that because that ain't a form of entertainment. But now we sitting here dealing with real life, and in real life, man, this indictment is telling you what actually going on and what the police are doing. The prosecutor, the federal prosecutor in Los Angeles, he is an acting prosecutor. What does that mean, CEO? That means the person that was in the seat left or got fired when Donald Trump came in, and he's an acting prosecutor, and he's looking to get the job, and this is how he's gonna make his career. He's not bringing down Big U as he promoted. He's bringing down the leader of the Rolling 60 Crips, and that advances his career, and that gives him a permanent position in that seat in Los Angeles. This is the politics that's behind the scenes, and this is what's actually going on. But let's get into it, man, because Big U do got some things he got to answer for, man. Stick around. We finna talk about it. Let's rock, let's roll, let's go. Yo, it's Big CEO, man, right back in here with Big CEO Business, giving you some news you can use, Jack. Yeah, just like that, man. We right back in here with another video, and as y'all see, homie Big U has just got himself in a world of trouble. Yeah, man, he got himself caught up in a RICO indictment called Operation Draws Down. I don't think y'all understand the name of that operation. Draws is Big U name. He is Big Draws in his community of Rolling 60s, man. We know him as Big U. His name is Eugene, but his nickname is Big Draws. And they named the Operation Draws Down, man. Yeah, that's how disrespectful these laws are. That's how they play, man, because they had an operation in effect to take Big U down. Well, CEO, man, he deserved to be took down, man. You know, he was tough guy, and we don't do tough guy shit no more, man. Yeah, I can understand y'all saying that or thinking that. Oh, he killed Nipsey Hussle, and him and Nipsey Hussle was partners, and he was trying to extort Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, I can see where y'all think that, but that's not the actual thing. The actual thing that has brought about this heat on Big U was that in 2021, an artist that he had was killed. And the police have evidence and feel like he had something to do with killing him. Yeah, he had an artist named Rashard Williams, I believe. This is his picture. And he was signed to Big U record label, Unique Records. Well, anyway, him and Big U was having a dispute and going back and forth. Big U paid for an Airbnb in Las Vegas and put a studio inside the Airbnb so he could go record and do music for the weekend. Williams went to Las Vegas. They paid for his flight. He went out there. He did not record. He did not really show up to the studio. He actually went to other studios, hung out with other people, and he also ended up recording a diss track against Big U. This is all in the indictment. This is where the whole investigation stemmed from. After Williams was out there for a little while, goddamn me, Big U and his partner drove out there to go check traps, see what's up with this little nigga and see what was going on. Well, Big U go out there, and when Big U went out there, days after Big U went, the guy came up dead. Yeah, he was found shot in the face, and his body was laid out in a ditch on the side of the road. All right, immediately people start saying Big U did it. The problem was once the police got involved, Big U was hindering the investigation. Yeah, he was hindering. He was making people not cooperate. He was telling witnesses not to talk. He was threatening people, and that pissed the investigators off. So the Las Vegas investigators went and got federal help to investigate this guy, Big U. And that cracked open the seal of them looking at him and seeing what he had going on. They also had DNA evidence, and he didn't want to give up his DNA evidence. And when he did give it up and they finally got a warrant to get it, it came back inconclusive that it was him, but it didn't rule him out. With that being said, you already know, man, when body drops, man, you know how the government and the judicial system work. It's a body for a body. So at that point, they realized they could not get him, particularly on his murder, even though they had circumstantial evidence surrounding it and everything was pointing at him. they went about getting him anyway by going back through his history, looking at his associates, looking at the things that he been doing, tapping his phone and stuff like that. And when they were tapping his phone, yeah, Big U was extorting people. Yeah, Big U was protecting his neighborhood and his community. You couldn't just come around the community. You couldn't just do this or do that. And he was running things. And that was another downfall of this story and something that we could learn. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the killing of Mr. Williams, man, may he rest in peace. But the thing is this, man, you can't hang around a bunch of flunkies, man. When I was in the streets, man, I never liked flunkies. I never was a flunky. I never liked niggas that come around to be cool and kick it, but you know they really ain't about that life, but you keep them around and you start making them tough and you start schooling them and then you start giving them instructions. I never was with that. Big U in this situation wanted to be the leader. He wanted to be the boss. And to be a leader, you think you need flunkies. He had a bunch of flunkies, man. Big Break, Brick Baby, Luce, all these different people. He was even cool with 600. Him and Wack was even cool at one point, going on various podcasts, thinking they was gonna run the music industry. And that was his biggest downfall, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what went on with the artists, was that the people that you hang around, man. Yeah, man, you can't hang around weak people, weak-minded people, people who don't have the glow or the ability to achieve the things that you can achieve and think you're going to be successful. These people going to eventually turn on you. These people going to end up ratting you out. They're going to go on podcasts and talk about you and you know, try to disgrace you and get you locked up. And that's what Big U failed at in this scenario. He failed at the people that he let around him, at the people that he wanted to control, and the people, quote unquote, that he wanted to manipulate, right? People want weaker people because they could manipulate them and they could get them to do those they bidding. But those same weak people end up turning on you in the end and resent you. And that's something Big U got to pay for and something he got to fight in court now. Yeah, because they couldn't get him on the body. So they got him on a RICO and a conspiracy case. So all these other weak individuals that was up under him can finally tell on him and get him out the way. Is it a case that should be RICO'd? Is it a case that should be brought up? It seemed like a bunch of, you know, frivolous shit. Niggas should just man up. Well, it is if you are acting U.S. District Attorney and you trying to make your name and make your brand. And with that, man, we done saw this once before, man. Big U was in trouble. He's fighting uphill. But he has done some great things with his son. One of his sons is in the NFL. That's what they say they call and threaten him because they know financially he could kind of help him. And but Big U is in some big trouble, man. He's up a big hill, man. These people trying to make a name off of him, and these internet podcasters are proud. Think about Wack 100 now. He's proud that Big U in jail. He's proud that, you know what I'm saying, he got him off the street. But this nigga supposed to be Big Pyru, Big Blood. And he used to run with the nigga before, man. This shit is all a mess. This internet shit is whole shit. If you up here and you promoting street shit, if you up here and you saying you a gangster and you a real G-ass nigga and you know the streets and you in the streets, you are the police, man. Yeah, you are a confidential informant, man. Back in my day, police just couldn't come around. You couldn't do police shit. You had to infiltrate the police. Police had operations where they went undercover and they had to put people in place to be undercover, even officers. It ain't like that no more. Ain't no undercover laws. The nigga standing next to you is the motherfucking law if you dealing in street shit, man. If you winning at this shit, you gonna go down, man. These people gonna take you down. They gonna tell on you, or you gonna end up being in a position where you gotta tell on them. Either way, man, ain't no winning, as we see, and this shit is a wrap, man. But hey, let's watch it. Let's see it play out. We saw it with Thug. We see it with Lil Dirt. We see it all the time, man. It's the same movie with the same ending, man. It's your boy CEO Hockley, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share, man. Send this out to somebody that need to hear this today, man. Let's talk about it. Let's learn and see if we can get our lessons, man. Because it's a lesson in this, but we got to catch it, man. It's your boy CEO Hockley, man. With that, I'm out of here. And like always, man, salute. I'm gone. If you really rock with me and you really want to support the channel, this is what I need you to do, man. Text the word salute to this number on the screen. Yes, text the word salute to this number on the screen, and you're going to join my personal text messaging service. It's free of charge to you, but I want to make sure that my supporters and the people that salute me get my videos first, man. I want to make sure YouTube never miss sending you one of these videos, and you get to catch my live shows, man, which are the livest shows on YouTube. Text the word salute to this number on the screen, and you're going to join my personal text message service and get all my videos, man, first directly to your phone, man. Appreciate you for watching. Thanks for tapping in. And like always, man, count up.